Hi guys, welcome to Mbali Talks. In today's video, I want to share with you some new paid online service sites that I've actually just discovered as well. I've done a bit of research on some of them. Some of them have actually registered my account. Before we can continue, please just show your support for this video by hitting the like button. And also, if you haven't already, please do join our community by just hitting that subscribe button, as well as keeping your notifications for the channel on so that you never miss out on any of the content that happens here on Mbali Talks. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it. The first paid online service site that I've just recently discovered, which I know is also available in South Africa based on my studies, which ideally makes it probably available in a lot of other African countries, and I feel like it's worth checking out, is a website called paidstudies.com. When you land on their website, this is the first thing that you're going to see. We're going to scroll down a bit to read more about what they do. They say, get paid for your opinions. Are you interested in making extra money by participating in paid research studies? If so, we are looking for you, whether you're a mom, a doctor, a teen, senior, or a student, which is great because it means also they are willing to hire teens. They conduct focus groups as well as product tests. For some reason, I think on my settings, the screen is not fitting well. So I'm just going to scroll down onto their FAQ so that we can read more about what they actually do without stressing ourselves. The first question that we're going to go into is something that is always interesting for me to see, where people feel like paid service sites are then suddenly going to turn us into millionaires. Guys, they will not, but they will make you a bit of extra income. Can I get rich participating? At paidstudies.com, they say, no, but our studies are always interesting and you make extra money for your time, not rewards or points. So what I like about them is the fact that they actually pay money immediately instead of saying you need to accumulate points that you can then turn into money. You're not going to qualify for every focus group, online survey, or taste test. So we pay when you actually do. We need the uniqueness that is you, and some of our paid research studies provide fabulous free products to test. So if you're somebody who enjoys testing products, this is also a platform that you can actually try out because part of their studies actually involve product testing. On behalf of our clients, we've given away products and services including iPads, window coverings, shoes, baby formula dispensers, money for grocery shopping, education courses, and even free parties in one's home. I'm not sure about the free parties in my home, but I do agree with all the other products that they're actually willing to give you as a way for you to obviously become a product tester. The next question is, how does paid studies work? You sign up for their panel by providing a profile for yourself, the basics of who you are and what makes you tick. Once you have a paid survey study that matches your demographics, whether it's your gender, your age, your location, your buying habits, etc., they will send you an email or text with screening questions to determine if obviously you qualify. If you're the right fit, the questions will either be automatically presented to you online or they'll call you to schedule a time and provide you all the details for an online or in-person focus group, taste test, mock jury, or even a shop along or ride along. Once you've completed the study, they will either email you an electronic payment or mail or hand you a check or Visa cash card. Most likely, I would accept the electronic payment because obviously I'm not in the United States. They would not be able to actually deliver a check to me, and I'm not willing for it to risk being lost in the post office. So paidstudies.com is basically an easy way to make extra money just by voicing your opinions. The next question we're going to go into is, how do you become eligible? Step 1, you complete the personal profile information at the bottom of this page. This is actually something that I have also done. I'm going to show you guys the email that they actually sent me to prove that I've actually registered my account. Step 2, when you complete step 1, you will be presented with a series of profiles. Please complete these profiles as thoroughly as possible, then press submit as requested. Step 3, check your email for a welcome message, and voila and welcome, you are now a research member. Are there any costs to participating in paid studies? There is absolutely no charge for your participation. They actually pay you. So if you receive an email that says you're supposed to pay in order for you to be able to participate in a survey, just know that that email is scam and you need to shut it down. What types of studies do they offer? They do all studies of all shapes and sizes. They do online surveys, telephone interviews, in-person interviews, focus groups, mock juries, as well as product tests. To sign up to paidstudies.com, you scroll all the way down to this area here, which is what I did. It'll start you off with just basically your basic questions like your name and obviously your last name, your email address, so that they can obviously contact you, an alternative phone. Guys, for people that work online, on platforms that actually want a telephone number, what I've personally done is to find a SIM card specifically dedicated to this kind of work, because I sometimes feel like I don't exactly want to give them my actual direct number, but I do have a dummy phone that I use with a different SIM card that you guys can also just buy. It's still your phone number, it's still eligible, but it's just specifically for when you're going to work online. I find that kind of helps me separate my personal as well as my business life from each other. And then obviously when you're done filling this in, you're going to click next. What I found on the study is that every time you click next, this part of the page actually refreshes. So you need to go from step 1 all the way to step 15. Once step 1 is done and you've pressed next, the page is actually going to refresh itself. So you will need to come and scroll down again in order for you to get to this section and complete step 2, step 3, all the way to step 15. This percentage here will keep filling up so that you can see what your progress is. Now, once I was done completing this, I was actually sent an email. This is what the email says. Thank you for registering with paidstudies.com. We're excited to have you on our panel. What's next? You will receive notifications via email when there are studies in your area for which you may be qualified. These studies may include focus groups, interviews, online surveys, mock juries, taste tests, etc. Be sure to read the study details for information about dates, times, payment, and any special instructions. Each study is unique and every study is fun. I do appreciate the fact that they don't immediately flood you with many surveys that have nothing to do with your profile and you just keep trying and keep taking screening questions, but you actually have to kind of wait for them to reach out to you based on the profile that you would have completed in the step 1 to 15 so that they give you directly surveys that are in line with that profile, surveys that you're actually more likely to actually qualify for. So I just feel like Paid Studies is actually one of the platforms that you can check out that are quite new for you to be able to make a bit of extra money online, taking surveys, telephone interviews, in-person interviews, participating in focus groups, as well as testing products. The next paid online service site that I've recently just discovered is called Gardin.com. It's a private consumer club where you earn money by answering surveys. Based on my research, Gardin.com promises to pay you anything between 50 to 350 USD per month, based obviously on the amount of work and time that you're putting onto their website. How does one become a Gardin panelist? 1, you register for free. It literally takes less than 2 minutes. I know this because I've already registered and I'm going to show you guys a bit of my progress. Secondly, you answer surveys online as well as by email, which means they are going to send you email notifications to let you know once there's a survey that you can actually qualify for. 3, you receive rewards by PayPal. What you can expect as part of their rewards: 1, cash payment. By completing your surveys, you accumulate earnings. You can receive your rewards in less than 10 days. I do know that they have a threshold that you can look out for, which we're actually going to see as we're continuing to do this video. Secondly, you receive gift vouchers. Your efforts can also be rewarded with gift vouchers valid in the biggest brands such as Amazon, Carrefour, etc. Thirdly, you make money by also inviting your friends. For each referral you refer, your account should be credited with 20 rands. But when you go into the survey site, they're going to say referral is $1. So I'm assuming that based on their own exchange, $1 is equals to 20 rand, which is why sometimes I feel like some of these survey sites are actually worth checking out, because even though they're paying in small dollars, like say maybe $1 or $2, for us that is an easy 20, 40, maybe even 60 rand that you can make either in an hour or on a daily basis, depending obviously on how much time that you're putting in to try out the surveys and how many surveys you actually qualify for. Also, by registering, you may receive free samples. By registering with their partners, which are some of the brands that you see on the top here, you will receive products to test as well as free samples. To find out more about how it all actually works, they say here, polling institutes call on our private panel consumers, which is basically you, to study the needs and opinions of the population. For this, they are remunerated and then they distribute part of that income to the panelists who participate in Gardin.com, which is how you basically get paid. These revenues are returned to you in your kitty. Each survey is paid to you. You can then withdraw your winnings with gift vouchers and or with cash. Thus, you earn money every day from home. They bring you new polls daily. The more you participate, the more servers you will have and the more you will earn. You can use this tab in order for you to join, and then they will send you a verification email to obviously verify the email that you would have submitted. Then you can have access to your account. So after I registered, I realized that there were actually emails in my inbox that I needed to read that were actually going to be able to pay me money just from opening it. For example, this is their welcome email that I actually opened, and as a way of being able to make a bit of extra money online, they want you to open this email. Here it says, this is an offer from Gardin.com. The action is to read this email. Your gains is basically 80 cents. So I'm going to scroll up to show you guys the balance that I've actually received on just being on the website, say maybe for about 5 minutes. I'm already sitting on 1 rand 20 cents, which includes this 80 cents here that I was paid for just opening and reading this email. The rest of it was actually made from, I think, 2 profile questions that I actually answered. They were very quick, they were very easy. I probably even took 30 seconds per question in order for me to answer them, but I already have a balance. Going back to messages for us to be able to see what else you can expect, there are going to be offers like these emails that I've already received. This is an offer that says, welcome to your one-stop file manager. If you click here and you complete the instructions that they have, you're going to get 83 cents. If you click here and complete the instructions that they have relating to Mr. Survey, which is actually under the site that I want to suggest in this video as we continue, so you must look out for that, you're also going to get paid 83 cents. There's another one for 81 cents, and then there's actual real surveys that they suggest to you based on the profile questions that you would have answered. That can pay you up to 19 Rand per survey. I do know that based on my experience, this 19 Rand per survey was going to be paid to me for a survey that was going to take 20 minutes. So if you're somebody who finds yourself having a bit of time during your day, during your break, in your lunchtime, for you to be able to participate in any of these offers of a surveys, I would suggest for you to actually do that so that obviously you can increase the amount of money that you make on Garden.com. Also, based on my research, the website actually does have a threshold. You will be requested to make a payment as soon as your money pot has reached 300. So me sitting on 1 Rand 20 means I obviously still need to put in a bit of extra time on the website, but I literally made this money from 2 minutes or 3 minutes of actually being on Garden.com. So I definitely advise you to check out Garden.com and create your own profile as one of the ways that you can actually make money online just by taking surveys and or offers and or potentially becoming a product tester for some of the products that their partners actually give them for their panelists. If you're enjoying this video, please do reward me by hitting the like button, and also if you haven't already, please do remember to hit the subscribe button so that you can join our community, and also please ensure that you always keep your notifications bell on so that you don't miss out on any of the content that happens here on Mbali Talks. Now let's get right back into the video. The next survey site that I actually discovered, which is apparently new, it literally comes up when you type on Google new survey sites to get paid, is a survey site called Mr. Survey. I've not yet registered an account, but I just thought let me include it in this video so that maybe if some of you are able to register, you can come back onto the comment section and let us know how that is actually going. Mr. Survey says, share your opinion and earn rewards. Don't waste any more time. Take online surveys with Mr. Survey. So how do we actually earn money on Mr. Survey? They say signing up only takes a few minutes and you'll have surveys right away to complete wherever you are, which means they are hiring globally. Secondly, you complete many surveys. Take advantage of your free time or your commute to earn money by completing the surveys available daily. And number 3, you collect cash rewards. You collect your winnings as you please. Thanks to their many available payment methods, the more surveys you do, the more cash you earn. As we continue down their website, they're going to tell us more about how their surveys actually work. They say your opinion counts. MrSurvey.com offers paid surveys. Those interested in participating in these surveys can register for free and create a profile with their personal and demographic information. By registering, you will receive online surveys to complete based on your profile as well as interests. Each participant receives a reward for each completed survey, which varies depending on the time required to complete the survey or the difficulty level of the survey. Companies that commission these surveys may use the results to improve their products, services, or policies, or to better understand their customers and target market. Participants can also take the opportunity to share their opinions and influence business decisions. This is basically the gist of all survey sites, guys. The fact that there are companies that want your opinion so that they can be able to improve their products as well as services and or policies, obviously as a way for them to be able to make more money. So basically this is like an advertising budget that these businesses have, but they need your input as a panelist or somebody who takes their surveys to let them know how their products and or services are working and where they need to improve. And then they share their profits with you by actually paying you for participating in these surveys. Are survey sites effective? Paid survey sites are an easy and simple way to earn extra money by taking online surveys. It's a quick and convenient side hustle that can be done anywhere and anytime, making it an ideal choice for earning extra cash. Again, survey sites will not make us rich, but the more sites that we have, the more surveys that we participate in, the more likely we are to make anything between 500 to 2,000 Rand on a monthly basis as extra income. So you can obviously consider it as a side hustle. And then they have these FAQs that you guys can check out in your spare time, but I just thought let me include Mr. Survey here. Even though I've not registered my account, I definitely plan on doing so. And guys, for someone like me who actually has a lot of sites that they participate in, I may sometimes not be able to test all of them, which is why I need your participation by actually registering on this survey sites and then coming back to let us know in the comment section how you're actually doing, if the site is actually worth it, because part of the job that I do here on Mbali Talks is to just find these platforms that we can then share in an effort to obviously gain some financial freedom for ourselves by trying to find ways to make a bit of extra money at the end of every month. The next website that you can check out in order for you to make money online, getting paid taking surveys, is a website called Mobrog. Mobrog is a paid online survey site. At Mobrog, you can actively participate in market research, give your opinion, and earn money by taking part in online and mobile surveys. In order to get started, obviously, if you're using your mobile device, unlike a computer, is for you to click this Get Started here so that you can obviously download the app onto your phone. On average, you can make anything between $0.5 to $3 per completed survey. Since I'm also still to register a profile on Mobrog, I thought let us read this website together and find out more about how it works. Number one, you have to register and complete your profile. Secondly, you take part in surveys on interesting topics. And number three, you have fun and get paid for your opinion. Your rewards are going to be credited money that you're going to earn in the survey for your member account. You can redeem these hassle-free via PayPal. These are the different payment options that they have on Mobrog. You can either get paid on PayPal, Ecomatcha, which is actually the first time that I've seen this, as well as Skrill. A lot of these payment platforms, especially PayPal and Skrill, are available in a lot of other countries, so you can actually check out to find out if it's eligible for your own bank account. What can I do at Mobrog in order for me to make money? They say unleash your voice and earn money at the same time. Join now and get the opportunity to earn easy money online. With paid online surveys, you can use your free time to earn extra income while giving your opinion on the hottest topics. You get paid for what you already do. You can speak your mind and make a change while earning money. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Number one, we're going to give our opinion by basically sharing your opinions and experiences through online surveys. You can help shape the products and services of the future. Companies and organizations try to understand consumer preferences as well as behaviors. Therefore, your feedback and insights can influence the direction of research and development and can have a positive impact on the world around you. Stay informed, participate in market research, and share your thoughts on a variety of topics. The second tab says make money. Making money on online service can be a convenient, flexible, and enjoyable way to earn extra money on the side, which is why I often suggest that if you have as many websites that you can, in order for you to make a bit of extra money, because there is a difference between the different sites. There's the free money sites like your free cash, your time bucks, your pay up, etc., which are going to pay you small monies for clicks and for 10-second videos. And then there's websites like Mobrog that are actually going to pay you a bit extra for you to be able to participate again in paid research and or market research studies. Personally, I do prefer the ones that have surveys, even though I know how difficult it is sometimes for you to qualify for a survey. But I feel like the more websites that you have that you can try out to take surveys, the more likely you are to end up landing yourself a survey that will actually pay you money, just like we saw in the previous video that we did on Garden.com. There are no specialized skills required and it is easy to get started. All you need is a computer or a smartphone. Again, Mobrog does have an online app that you can actually download on your phone. They have one for an Android device as well as for an Apple device. And cash rewards at any time and from any location, which means they hire globally from anywhere in the world. You can choose when and how often you want to complete surveys, and this can add up to a significant amount of extra income. Depending on which country you live in, you can easily cash out your balance with PayPal, Skrill, bank transfer, Amazon vouchers, and so much more. And then obviously here they go on to tell you about how much fun you're actually going to be having working on Mobrog. Mobrog is actually one of the platforms that I look forward to registering on because based on my research, they're actually a very good paying survey site. And they are also available to people that are also based all the way in South Africa, which means they are probably more available to other Southern African countries. So I feel like it's definitely one of those websites that you can check out as a way for you to be able to make money online. All you have to do to get started is obviously to click this Get Started tab right here. With all that said, I've come to the end of this video. I do hope that you found one or two or even three survey sites that you're actually willing to check out. If so, please let us know which one you're going to be trying out first in the comment section. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys in the next Mbali Talks video. Cheers.